There are invisible things we can't see that incredibly exist in our world today. In fact, without these things, we cannot survive. Like the air or oxygen we breathe, it's amazing that something we can't even see is responsible for keeping us alive. How about gravity? We can measure it, but we cannot observe it or hold it. Though we can't see them, but we still believe them. Like radio waves, atoms, dark matter, antimatter, ultraviolet light, infrared, quantum particles, the entire universe, and even our emotions. One of the amazing things we can see is also our mind. We can observe the brain, its chemicals, reactions, but thoughts are completely intangible to us. If you believe that one of these invisible things exists and is essential to us, then you and I can confidently say that God exists, and far more important, even we don't see Him in our naked eyes at this time. It takes only a mustard-sized seed of faith to begin that He is real. This is how David testifies that God exists when he said in Psalm 23 verse 4, the third line it says there, "For you are with me." Now David's confession is purely taken from his personal encounter with God. We know that God spoke to him directly many times, and God's presence was with him even when he walked in the valley of the shadows of death. And you know, our shepherd takes care of you and me, even when you don't see his hand working in your life. Even when you feel all alone and no one is there with you, never fear. Our God is holding us. When the trials you face turn into your darkest night, do not be afraid, for He is the light at the end of the tunnel. When you feel your world is shifting and everything is changing, do not fear. God is there. In times like these, we hear so many questions. Where is God? Does He really care for me? Why He allow thousands of people to get sick, suffer, and die each day? Where is God when I lost everything? These are the four crucial questions that requires an immediate answer from His living Word. The first question, where is God? The answer, John 1:1-2 and 14 says, "In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. He was in the beginning with God." 14 says, "And the Word became flesh and dwelt among us, and we beheld His glory, the glory as of the only begotten of the Father, full of grace and truth." Second, can we find God through His Word? Jeremiah 29 verse 13 says, "You will seek me and find me when you seek me with all your heart." Third, does He really care for you? Matthew 6:26-27 says, "Look at the birds of the air, for they neither sow or reap, nor gather into barns, yet your heavenly Father feeds them. Are you not of more value than they? Which of you, by worrying, can add 1 cubit to his stature?" Fourth, why He allows us to suffer. Isaiah 53 verse 3 says, "He was despised and rejected by man, a man of sorrows, acquainted with grief, like one from whom men hide their faces. He was despised, and we esteem Him not." Also in 1 Corinthians 10:13 says, "No trial has overtaken you that is not faced by others, and God is faithful. He will not let you be tried beyond what you are able to bear, but with the trial will also provide a way out, so that you may be able to endure it." Also in Romans 8:28 it says, "And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him, who have been called according to His purpose." 1 Peter 5:7 it says there, "Give all your worries and cares to God, for He cares about you." My friend, the truth is this: peace is not the absence of storms. Peace is the presence of God. I would rather go through the storm with Jesus than sail through life without Him. God is with us. Let us keep trusting our Shepherd. Stay blessed on His Word.